This Thursday night, we got 5 games for you on the list. Never a bad day when that happens. My name is Andrea Sachenko and you're watching the KHL Update. One of the most important games of the day is taking place in Khabarovsk. Amur face Dynamo Riga. With a win tonight, the Tigers can tie Kvinlun Red Star for 8th spot in the East. Home team strike just at 6 minutes in. Alexander Salakis got out of position and Vladislav Ushenin one time it into the back of the net. Dynamo tied up midway through the period. Robert Momchit snipes with pass Evgeny Alikhin for his 2nd goal of the season. Second period now, Amur create an odd-man rush short-handed. Anton Lazarev slides it to Andrzej Vitasek and he's stopped by his countryman Alexander Sulak. A little later, Gleb Karagin drops to the circle and shoots from the dot on a power play off the pipe and back into play. Late in the third, Dynamo get a man advantage. Vitaly Pavlov shoots from in front of the net, hits the post, it's still a tie game. It goes to overtime. Kirill Raskazov goes for a skate, shoots the puck and cuts to the spot and rings it off the post. So close. It has to be decided in the shootout and it's Mikolas Redlex who scores the winner. Dynamo may play for the pride now, but they get their 2nd win in a row. 2-1 shootout is your final. On to the next one. Uptown Blaze play host to Sibir and Yekaterinburg. The two are 4th and 5th in the East respectively. No scoring in the first, so pick it up from the second. Midway through the period, Peter Holland throws it across the ice. Nigel Doss gets down on one knee and scores his 19th goal of the season. It takes them just over a minute to double their lead. Alexander Kucheravenko gets the puck on open ice and slams it past Harry Sattery. Sibir gonna go back a few minutes later. Daniel Romancev redirects a point shot into the back of the net for his 10th of the year. It stays at 2-1 game almost till the very end. Peter Holland seals the deal late on regulation with the empty netter. Sibir failed to sweep Uptown Blist in the season series as they fall 3-1 on the road. We move on to Sochi now, where the Leopards face their key opponents in the race for the playoffs. Vitas are in town. Sochi opens scoring late in the first period. Former Spartak forward Slava Lyshenko gets the puck at the blue line and slings it home on the glove side. Vitas tied up early in the second. Alexander Semin rifles it past Ivan Nalimov to convert on a power play. Semin now has 17 goals on the season. Moving on to the third, the team straight goals within the first 5 minutes. Jakub Jurabek gives Vitas a 2-1 lead as he scores on the rebound. But Sochi level it again less than a minute later. Denis Masalov shoves his way to the hash marks and beats Ilyuzhov just under the glove. Midway for the period now, Robert Rosen gets the puck in the slot, but he's stone cold by Ilyuzhov. It goes to overtime and Malte Strömwell gets to be the hero. He nets his 21st goal of the year unassisted. Sochi get a huge win at home ice. 3-2 overtime is your final on this one. We are now in St. Petersburg, where Torpedo look to stay in the playoff zone as they visit SKA. They get off to a good start. Jordan Shirata skates into the zone, plays give and go with Damir Zafarov and scores his 18th goal of the season. SKA get back even just a few minutes later. Andrei Kuzmenko puts on a clinic down low and beats Andrei Tikhomirov. They get in the lead 5 minutes later. Andrei Kuzmenko sets up Yarden Koskirana for an easy one. Great performance by Kuzmenko, who already has 2 points on the night. Torpedo even it up again early in the second period. Veteran Mikhail Vernakov taps it home from the slot. Paul Shapura with the setup. This one goes to overtime as well. Alexander Barabanov throws it to the slot from behind the net, and Miro Altonen is unable to beat Tikhomirov. What a save! It's all in vain though. A few moments later, Alexander Barabanov buries his own rebound to win it for SKA. He can't cash in on the cheeky move but still scores on the follow-up chance. 3-2 SKA, overtime final. We travel to Moscow for our final game of the night. Spartak do battle with the top team of the East, Dogmars. This one is a high-scoring affair. The first to strike 9 minutes in. Stanislav Galiev nets his 16th goal of the season as he finds his puck in the slot. The red and white tied up just 35 seconds into the next period. Alexander Koklachev tips it home past out of Radarborn. Dogmars regain the lead 55 seconds later. Vladimir Galuzin gets the third of the season even though he whiffs on that shot a little bit. Spartak make it a 2-2 hockey game shortly after that. Artem Fedorov slips it in while Kaspars Daugavich and Alexander Koklachev draw the assists. Midway through the period, Viktor Tikhonov buries the rebound just 8 seconds into a power play to give Dogmars a 3-2 lead. Moscow finds the equalizer before the intermission. Ansel Galimov pushes it over the goal line. But how about Anatoly Nikontsev's move to get to the net though? What a beauty! Third period is all about Spartak. First, Kaspars Daugavich gives Moscow their first lead of the night of a neat passing play. Less than 2 minutes later, another Latvian forward finds the back of the net. Markus Karsov snipes it on the short side. They secure the win a few shifts later. Ansel Galimov scores an absolute screamer and it comes short-handed. Maxim Goncharov with a great lob pass and goaltender Julius Hudashek gets a secondary assist on the play. Spartak scored 3 in the final period and go on to win it 6-3 on home ice. And that's it for your KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for another 4 games including Boris versus Salavat and Jokerit against Avangard. My name is Andrea Sachenko, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.